Oye como va, mi ritmo più non va a gozar, mulata.
Hello everyone, this video is a mashup of two songs, Oye Como Va, popularized by Carlos Santana, and Jaane Jaan, composed by R.D. Burman.
Oye Como Va is in a scale called the Dorian mode in the Western system. The Dorian mode is so special because the tones and the semitones are arranged such that it is completely symmetric in both ascending and descending orders. I was so fascinated by the scale and I really wanted to know the Carnatic and Hindustani equivalent ragas for the scale. So I approached Namratha Prasad.
Prashanth sent me lead guitar portion from Oye Como Va. It sounded very familiar and we figured that this scale is very close to Rag Khafi in Hindustani classical music and Hara Hara Priya in Carnatic classical music. And I realized the familiarity was because we've heard a lot of songs in Bollywood. And that's how this idea came up that, why don't we just bring the two worlds together? Let's choose a Bollywood song with Oye Como Va and mash them up as one track. I envisioned the mood of the song to be very casual and feel like a jamming session. We already had an electric guitar portion that we knew we were adding, so I wanted to bring in more acoustic rhythm instruments. Coincidentally, old Bollywood songs have had a lot of Latino music influence. So we see the use of conga, bongo. Kiran and I were trying to figure out which is the best instrument that we could use and decided Cajon was the one because it blends the jazzy Spanish songs with the Bollywood song. Generally, jazz compositions have a few instrumentalists and a lead singer, and each of them kind of show their own talent. So I wanted to incorporate the same, and that's why we added the lead pieces.
Carlos Santana quoted an Ibanez artist. The artist had its signature sustain with the distorted sound. Both songs, Jaane Jaan and Oye Como Va, are from the early 70s where this distorted sustain was very popular. For this video, I wanted to go for sound from that era, so I chose an Ibanez Artist 420.
Both the songs give a jazzy, Latin, Spanish feel, and we wanted to shoot this in a 70s, 80s vibe, like a nightclub scene. Of course, we wanted to zero in on a place which would give such a vibe. We searched for a lot of places and finally zeroed in on one of our friend's basement. I envisioned the song to be shot against a lot of fog, and for the fog to be visible, we needed a black background. We lit the artist uniformly using Amaran 200X bicolor light. The light was bright enough, but I felt that fog was not visible enough. So that's why I put a GBM light behind the lead singer facing the camera so that the fog could be visible more. As far as the camera setup is concerned, I had single camera facing each of the artists. Then I used my gimbal shooting dynamic shots for the song.
I haven't added a lot of effects to any of our instruments or vocals. It's kept mostly raw with a little bit of EQ adjustment and some reverb. Hope you enjoyed this making video. Thank you so much for listening to this song. If you haven't heard this yet, I will post the link to the song in the description below. Thank you. Bye now.